Hello everyone, Mikey Gill here, of course. This is Marvel Legendary. It's a card game I really enjoy playing and decided to start making videos of me playing two-handed solo, in which there will be two teams. Team 1 today is going to be Black Widow and Hawkeye. You'll have to forgive me. I'm a little new at this, doing this with my phone. So, thankfully I bought myself a little tripod. Second team is Hulk and Thor. And of course, who better than to lead them than good old Captain America. Today they will be facing off against none other than the arch nemesis of Captain America, Red Skull. Red Skull will be leading two villain groups and one henchman group. First group, of course, is good old Hydra. Second group is called the Masters of Evil. And then the Hydra Spies. The Hydra Spies actually came from the cinematic set. The rest of these are from the core set. Now, each player, as again I will be playing as both, has a recruit and a trooper for attack. So shield agent for recruit, trooper for attack. Now each player would get 8 recruit, 4 attack. You can only draw 6 at a time. So while I'm doing this, I'm going to shuffle for team 1. So with each game, we have the mastermind. And as I mentioned before, that's going to be the Red Skull this time around. He has the ability to attack our heroes. And when this card comes up, that's a Master Strike. I gotta love the artwork. You got Loki and Thor here. Brothers always against each other. And sometimes they team up. So you never know. We could see a team up later on in a randomized game where Loki and Thor will team up. And then the scheme is to unleash the power of the Cosmic Cube. Now, everybody knows about the Cosmic Cube if you watched the first Captain America movie that came out. The Cosmic Cube is a artifact, of course. So, with that said, we have the setup, 8 twists. When a twist happens, we put it next to this scheme. Twists, let's see, nothing happens from twists 1 through 4. Basically, this means the Cosmic Cube is powering up. Twist 5 and 6, each player gains a wound, and then twist 7, each player gains 3 wounds, and then finally twist 8, evil wins. And as I mentioned before, the Mastermind has the Master Strike. This time around, each player KOs a hero from their hand. Now KO means, knocked out, killed off, however you want to put it. Alright, so first things first, also, we're going to put these all to the side real quick, because I'm going to do some shuffling. As you're watching the videos, feel free to make a comment, ask questions, so on and so forth. And also, the bystander deck. Now, this time around, we're just going to have just the normal bystanders. The wounds, of course, right here. That's if, those are the ones I mentioned before. I have a unique way I like to shuffle, just to mix it all up. This way hopefully it will balance everything out. I did miss one. Whoops. Alright. So that's our villain deck. So then what I do is take the top cards, put them on the top of the deck, put the bottom cards on the bottom side of the deck. Kinda makes the game more interesting this way. Alright, we're almost done with the villain group. Hey, when that happens. Also, so you will see there that I have the KO for the gray sides for these grays. The Shield Agents, Shield Troopers, the non-grays are going to be KO'd here. Because there are sometimes where a scheme will say go based off the number of non-gray heroes in the KO pile. It's easier for me to separate that way, so I'm not trying to figure out which one's which. And the escape pile is where the villains escape. So they start in the sewers and try to make their way to the bridge. Once they get off the bridge, they have escaped, and bad things happen after that. Mainly what happens after that is there will be the HQ here is where we'll have our heroes recruited from. Oh my goodness, I can't believe it. I forgot to put the Master Strikes in. Oh my goodness. That would have been horrible. So, what I'm going to do is basically reshuffle. You're probably thinking, oh my goodness, Mikey, seriously, you first timer doing this and you make a major screw up. That doesn't. I'm turning this sucker off. Well, please don't. I want you guys to enjoy as much as I am, and these are common mistakes that all of us gamers make, believe it or not. I thought there was something wrong there. Alright, here's the Master Strikes. Okay, now we're going to do this again. Alrighty, and as you notice the game board, this is the main game board here. This white board here, I picked up at Walmart, and I made a little modification type board just to help me out a little bit. And then underneath it is a poster that I love of Marvel Comics that I'm using. It's wrapped up. It's in plastic, so there's no damage going to be happening there. All right, now we're going to shuffle the hero deck. As I mentioned before, when I was trying to explain the escape, when a villain escapes, we have to KO somebody here that has 6 or less, a recruit. And I will show you what that means here in a moment. Move that over. So these cards each have a cost to recruit them. If you notice, the grays always go to have zeros. And I noticed I forgot a couple other things to add to this game, which I will add here in a minute. Like I said, first time, okay, I will admit I got first time jitters here, okay? Thought I had everything set up except for this because I wanted to make sure that you guys, first of all, have fun watching this. This is all what it's all about. Especially if you're in quarantine and you need something to do. You can watch this video, make fun of me, I don't care. Just don't put that in the comments, like, Mikey, you're such an idiot. Don't need that, okay? So what I do is I pre-record these videos, and then I'm going to upload them from my phone to my Facebook page. And then I'm going to be like sharing it on the Marvel Legendary group and solo group that I'm a part of. So another thing that happens if there's an escape is also if they have a bystander. Bystanders get kidnapped when the villain enters the sewers. I'm still trying to figure out how in the world or why in the world would any bystander want to be in the sewers. It stinks down there. If you ask anyone, ask Wolverine. Especially when he was being chased down by the Hellfire Club. Alright, so first off the bat, we have Captain America, another Captain America, Black Widow, and the Incredible Hulk. Okay, now I mentioned that I forgot a couple of things. That's these two spaces here. So, first of all, we have sidekicks. I'm just going to make the normal sidekicks this time around be part of the game. There are other sidekicks, and same with the Shield Troopers. Be part of the game. Shield Troopers, they're worth 3 cost, and they give you 2 recruit. The sidekicks, or Buckies, as we like to call them sometimes, are worth 2 recruit, and they you draw when you play it, you draw 2 cards. So it's always nice to have that going on. Alright, so here we go. Facing off. Starting with team number 1. Give it another good shuffle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then I'm going to go ahead and get player number 2 ready. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And what I'm going to do is set this sideways so that way I know what to grab. So, what I like to do normally is I like to attack first if possible. So this time around I got 4 recruit to attack. So let's see who's going to come out first from our villain. It's a Master Strike. Ouch! Yeah, man, major bummer there. Okay, so starting with player number 1, we're going to KO a trooper. And then for player number 2, they had even Stevens actually. Oh boy, this is going to be tough. So with this one, I'm actually going to KO a recruiter. And I'm just going to put it like that since we already know what's going on. Early game, sometimes that could be a good thing, but would have been nice to, that would have been better off if it was something else. But that's the way it goes. So one attack is not going to do anything. However, for recruit, again, Black Widow or Hawkeye, I'm going to choose to get one of these Black Widows. Now, if you notice, there are different colors. The red is Subterfuge, I believe it's called again. I may have to look that up to remember. So Dangerous Rescue gives me 2 attack. And I may discard, if I play another red before this, I may KO a card from my hand or discard pile if I do rescue a bystander. Now, Black Widow is going to have, is going to need that, all those bystanders. Okay, we got another Hulk. So just to get another thing here regarding the colors. Strength is with a green fist. Yellow is sense, if I remember correctly. And then that's the yellow. Blue is range. Black is going to be tech. So those are the main colors, and Captain America has all of them. So again, that's another reason why we want Captain America to be the team leader, because he can buffer through all of these, as well as also Captain America, like with these two cards especially, get +1 for each other color hero you have. So including that one, so each color. All right, so that was a fun turn of events, but let's see what's gonna happen next. Okay, Baron Zemo. Baron Zemo is another arch villain, and he is worth 6 attack. When you fight him, for each of your Avenger heroes you played that turn, you rescue a bystander. So that'd be perfect for Black Widow and Hawkeye. Okay, so my 3 attack is not going to do anything. My 2 recruit will gain me a sidekick at least. Alright, so let's get ready for the next one. Alright, so again, this is going to be 4 and 2 for recruit, 2 attack. Okay. Hydra Kidnappers. Only 3 attack, and when you fight him, you gain a shield officer. So you could say he's interrogating somebody. He's a kidnapper, he's interrogating them, wants information from shield or the Avengers, and it's up to the Avengers to rescue him. Unfortunately, my 2 attack is not going to be able to give me that ability, so I'm just going to discard him. However, I'm going to recruit again. I'm going to recruit the other. Hey, we got the Mighty Thor in there. That's going to help out player number 2 real good. Alright, before I do anything else, I'm going to shuffle this real fast. If you play Marvel Legendary, one of the things I always recommend getting are these awesome sleeves. Get them at any gaming store or order on Amazon. There's also some custom made ones. Those are more expensive. I'd rather not do that myself. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we're going to do that. And we'll do it like that. Okay. Moving on to player number 2. Alright, so he's player number 2. 5 recruit, 1 attack. Alright, so we have Viper. When you fight her, if you fight, then each player without a Hydra villain in their victory pile gains one. Now, you see these little red numbers here. That's the victory points. And that's where I got these 2 spots. But we're not going to be able to attack anybody with 1 attack. However, with 5 recruit, so this is going to be Hulk and Thor. Let's go ahead and get, let's see here. I think, let's go ahead and get the Hulk out of there, since there's 2 of him. Okay, wow. Alright, so there we go. And then we're going to shuffle this up. So, interesting fact about the Red Skull. Red Skull was actually, before he became a agent for the Nazis or even started Hydra, he was actually a bellhop who happened to be working at a hotel when Hitler would come in the comic books. Hitler would come in and said he could train anybody better than the soldiers he had. And he goes, even this bellhop. Well, he looked into the eyes of this bellhop, Johann, and he goes, there's something about this kid. Took him under his wing, and of course, 3, 4, 5, 6. We know the rest. He becomes one of the greatest villains of all time. Alright, so, back to Team 1. Okay, even Stevens 3-3. So if anything, we can at least get that kidnapper out of the way. Alright, so we have Whirlwind. 4 attack. If you fight Whirlwind on the rooftops or bridge, you KO 2 of your heroes. Well, that could be a good thing or a bad thing, depending on how you look at it. But first of all, we got 3 attack. We're going to take out the kidnapper. So this is player 1. So it goes there. And also, player 1 gets to have a Maria Hill join him. That's always a good thing. Goes in the discard pile if you gain them, unless it says it goes into your hand. If it says gain, then it goes into your discard pile. So 3 recruit. Let's go ahead and get one of these captains. And replace with another Captain America. Alright. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright. Back to Hulk and Thor. Alright. This could prove interesting because we got that sidekick. Alright. So first of all, scheme twist number 1. Nothing's going to happen. That power cube is powering up though. Alright. First of all, play sidekick. Draw 2 cards. So we're going to draw a Hulk. And another Trooper. That's going there. Alright, normally with this one it starts with 2 attack, but if you you may KO a wound from your hand or discard pile. If you do, give 2 more attack. Well, we can't do that right now. But we have 5 attack. So let's go ahead. Let's see. Well, this is Team 2. Team 1 has already got that Hydra guy. So we're going to take her out. And then that way, nobody gets hurt. How about that? See, that's how it works sometimes. Great teamwork by the mighty Avengers. Okay, 3 recruit. It's not going to do very well. So we're going to just do... Hey, we'll get that sidekick going again. Because... well, yeah. We'll go ahead and do the sidekick thing. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I got to shuffle. Back to player 1. Back to team 1. Alrighty. Okay, this is going to be awesome because we got both of these lovely ladies here. Let's see what happens next. Alright, so we have a Hydra Spy. So when I fight him and I draw a new hand at the end of my turn, I get to draw an extra card. Only 3 attack. So that's the nice thing about henchmen. So first of all, we're going to play that. Then, go KO a card from my hand or discard pile. The nice thing about KOing, especially these grays, is that the grays are great and all, but we want to get rid of them as quickly as possible so we can get to these stronger cards faster. So I'm going to KO a Trooper. And then I get to rescue a bystander and goes into my... Whoops. Almost put in the wrong victory pile. Goes in the victory pile there. So 4 attack. Let's go ahead and take out the Hydra Spy. Then I got 4 recruit. Let's go ahead and do the Captain America with that. Hawkeye. Now back to player one. We got shuffle. So, just to let you know, regarding Baron Zemo, there are actually two Baron Zemos. The father was a villain in World War II, and then his son, Helmut, took up his father's mantle. He's also been the leader of the Thunderbolts as well. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to try to throw some trivia out there while I'm in between shuffling, just to keep it all entertaining for you guys and gals out there. Alright, moving on. Team 2, here we go. Oh, well, you know. I did that. That goes there. Alright, so 2 attack is not going to do anything. So, for our recruit, however, let's go ahead and get this Thor out of there. Get some recruiting power. Now, Thor, his cards generate more from recruit. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, back to team 1. Okay, so we got 5 and 1. So, let's see what happens next. Oh, I almost forgot. Because of the card, I get 1 extra card. Alright. Oh, it's another Hydra. Okay, unfortunately, so that's, oh, actually, wait. So each color of hero you have, the grays do count, if I remember correctly. So it's going to be 2, 3. Okay, so let's go ahead and take him out to be able to get that extra card again. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 recruit. Well, we can get the Hawkeye for 3. Actually, let's go ahead and get the Black Widow for 3. Just so we can start KOing some cards. And then we're going to get a Psychic for 2 recruit. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 7 for that. Alright, moving back to Thor and Hulk. Alright. Okay, here we go. Ultron. Now, Ultron is very unique. Worth 1 recruit for each tech hero you have among all your cards at the end of the game. And he has escape effect. Each player reveals a tech hero or they gain a wound. He's also worth 6 attack. So, he'd be perfect mainly for Team 1 for Black Widow and Hawkeye, because they have more tech than Hulk and Thor. Alright, so I have 2, 3, 4 attack. So if I really want to, I think I will go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and take out Whirlwind. And then I'm going to KO these 2 troopers. Not really ready to get rid of my recruit just yet. So 3 recruit. I'm going to get this Hulk. Growing Anger. And you play Strength Hero before that. And then he gets +1 attack added. Now we don't have a Strength Heroes yet, if I remember correctly. Oh, there's another. Okay. Alright, so we're going to do that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Back to Black Widow and Hawkeye. Alright. Alright, so here we go. Master Strike. Okay. Oh boy, let's see here. I'll go ahead and for player 1, I'm KOing a gray recruiter. And same with number 2. I'll just go like that. Since I already looked at the cards, I already know what's going to happen, so on and so forth. Okay, so play that first. Then I'm going to play that. Then we'll go back to the discard pile here. We're going to KO another. Actually, is there a trooper in there? Yeah, there is. So we'll get rid of a trooper. When it comes to KOing those grays, you really need to balance it out. Alright, so then I get to rescue a bystander. So I have 5 attack. So that's enough to get rid of this Hydra kidnapper. Get another Maria. So I'm going to leave that right out real fast. So because of the color schemes here, we have gray, red, and yellow. So that's going to be 3 recruit, 3, 4, 5, 6 recruit. Nice. Well, first of all, let's go ahead and get the Hawkeye for 3. So we'll just do it like that. So we have 3 more recruit floating. Let's go ahead and get a sidekick. Got a good feeling about that sidekick. All right. Need to shuffle because we're going to need to draw some more cards here. All right, so let's see here. Everybody knows about Captain America's origin. You know, Steve Rogers, poor kid from Brooklyn, just wanted to serve his country. Oh, he did more than that. He became one of the greatest heroes of our time, from Action Comics to Marvel Comics. Alright. Next off. Scheme Twist number 2. Alright. So we're going to draw 2 cards. We get a Hulk. And another recruiter. Unfortunately, I don't have enough to attack anyone. So I'm going to discard all that. 3 recruit. Well, you know what? Let's go ahead and get Thor out there. Now, Thor's origin is different from the movies. I'll tell you that right now. Yes, he needed to humble himself. To the point where in the comic books, he would become known as Dr. Donald Blake. Donald Blake would have to... He became he was a cripple. He walked with a cane. So, because Thor attacked an enemy, a group of enemies, basically without Odin's blessing. Of course, we all know Odin can be a total jerk sometimes. But this is one of those times that Thor really needed to learn a lesson. It wasn't until years later that he happened to find the Thor hammer, Mjolnir, and just in time to stop a bunch of aliens that kind of look like the Thing, but they, you know, because the orange color, the rock looking and everything, but but it wasn't really the thing. Okay? Oh boy, big recruit going on here. Alright, so. Alright, we got another spy. Unfortunately, 2 attack is not going to do anything. However, we got 2, 4, 5, 6, 7 recruit. Okay, let's go ahead and get this diving block of Captain America. It is attack, so it works great. If you would gain a wound, you may reveal this card and draw a card instead. That is a really nice thing, especially if we start getting those cards that Hulk has that causes wounds, by the way. Speaking of which, let's get that. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Back to Hulk and Thor. Alright. Alright, so this next one is Supreme Hydra. He is worth 3 plus 3 points for each other Hydra villain in your victory pile. So, first of all, we got 2 attack. And then, man, not enough. I needed a total of 8. If I made 8 or more recruit this turn, it would have been 3 attack. But unfortunately, it still would only been enough to get him. So, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 recruit. Let's go ahead and get that for 3. Let's go ahead and get some more recruit going. Because the more recruit we can generate for Thor, the more powerful Mjolnir and all that we'll get. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay. Back to Team 1. Okay, this is going to be interesting. You're going to see here in a minute. This is probably going to be good. We may be able to hit the Mastermind. It all depends on what's going to happen next with this card. It's another Zemo. Okay. First of all, we're going to draw 2 cards. First one, Trooper. Second one, another Trooper. Put Bucky back in the barracks. Well, no, not the barracks. That would be a bad idea, wouldn't it? Well, the barracks actually would be like a dormitory. The barracks is where they would house their soldiers. So, all right. So we got 1, 2, 3. Now with the quick draw card, we have the ability to draw a card and gain 1 attack. Okay, we got another recruiter. That's always nice. Alright, then, since we don't have another red, it's not going to happen. And then, we got this. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 attack. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 attack. Right now, the best thing to do, I think, and then we're going to put these down as well, is going to be going to get Zemo out of there for 6. Okay? So, I gain a rescue bystander for each Avenger hero. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 340. So that's enough to get him. Man, Team 1 is killing it. Black Widow and Hawkeye. But I think it's also because Hulk and Thor are too busy trying to outdo each other like they always do. Alright. Then we got, again, different colors. That was 4. So 4, 5, 6 recruit. Ooh, hello. Hawkeye. Attack. Choose one. Each other player draws a card or they discard a card. Oh boy. Because then we got this one here. 4 recruit, and for if I play Avenger Hero before this, I get +1 attack. Ooh, man, both are so good. I think I'll go with this one. Darn it. I was actually hoping it'd be her 2 cost, which would have been nice. But the nice thing about this, I gotta get this card next turn, hopefully. Because I get +1 for each bystander in my victory pile. So that is a very good card to have. Probably, as far as I'm concerned, this is probably the most powerful card in her deck. In regards to all her cards. But we cleared up a city. So that's a good thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. We're going to put that aside. Oh, wait a minute. I need 7. I need a shuffle. So Black Widow is another person of interest as far as origins go. Black Widow was actually at one point a ballerina before she became a spy. I would definitely recommend, if you have Marvel Unlimited, I'm pretty sure her origin story is there. Alright. There's that. I will also try to get my own research done. Alright, so next off... Oh, I forgot to shuffle for Team 2. My bad. But Natasha Romanoff started out as a bad person, reformed, and has been with the Avengers a good long time, really. Has some great classic outfits. She even had short hair for a time as well. Okay. Oh my, we got some good cards here, but we got some decisions to make. Do I really want the recruit? Or do I want the attack? Well, let's see what happens. Okay, Scream Twist number 3? Yes, number 3. Alright, that sucker is popping up power. Okay, you know what? I think we're going to say it's time for a good old-fashioned beatdown on good old Red Skull there. We're going to get 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 with that. 7 attack, which is enough to take out old Red Skull. We're going to take off the mastermind tactic there. Okay, Hydra Conspiracy. Fight. Draw 2 cards. Then draw another card for each Hydra villain in your victory pile. Oh. Well, unfortunately, he's only going to get 3 draw cards right there. So, there's 1. There's 2. There's 3. Into the victory pile you go. These tactics are great, but they can be also very horrible. Now, because I did play Strength Hero, that gets 2 attack. It gets 2 more recruit. So that's actually 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 recruit. Oh my goodness. Well, let's go ahead and get Hulk there for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we got 6 floating. 3 floating. Okay, let's go ahead and get Bucky. Hey, not bad, right? Now we got some cards, and we were able to hit the mastermind one time. I like to play to the final showdown, which means we hit all the tactics and then finally hit old Red Skull right in the face. I wonder, I've always wondered something. With Red Skull being who he is, when he gets a bruise, is it black or blue or gray or something? I've always wondered that. How about you? I don't know. That's just crazy talk, I'm sure. But hey, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, we hit the mastermind. Let's see what we can see if we can do it again if we're able to. All right. Do some rearranging of the cards. Now these cards, like the Buckies, I like to call them support cards. They have like no attack or recruit. They're basically your support type cards. Okay, here we go. Hey, it's another Ultron. Alright, Sidekick. Draw 2 cards. Oh man. This is going to be interesting. Because guess what? We get to draw 2 more cards. I was really hoping to get her ability, but apparently not. But that's okay. Alright, so what I'm going to do is 2, 4. I'm going to go ahead and KO him, just so I can rescue a bystander. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hey, might as well, right? Let's hit that Red Skull again. Alright, this time, Nega Blast grenades. Ouch. But hey, I get 3 more attack. Unfortunately, I ain't gonna do nothing. Darn it. That's okay, though. That's okay. So, oh, wait a minute. Let's get the, so these 2 go back. So, we have the gray, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4 recruit. So that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Well, we're definitely getting her. I definitely want to get her on my team. Let's go ahead and get that. Actually, it's let me scratch that. I'm going to do it this way. Really doesn't fit with the color scheme. There we go. Okay. Sometimes you really got to be careful and be very aware of the color schemes, because the color schemes can be, if you don't put the right color schemes together, it will disrupt your hand. 4, 5, 6. I hope you guys are enjoying this. I am. The next video I'm going to do, by the way, is going to be a randomizer type game, in which I will use all the expansions to be able to generate an adventure for you guys to watch on my next video. What I'm going to do is be the one video is going to be from the basically what I like to do is pick the scheme, pick the mastermind that fits that scheme, fit the heroes that go with that villain, and so on and so forth. Now with the randomizer, I use Wheel of Fate, which is an app on my iPad, and it will give me the different schemes and masterminds and all alike, and it can come up with some very interesting schemes and everything. But hey, that's the multiverse for you. Okay, so now, Master Strike. That's the third one. Okay, go out to kill off good old, I wouldn't say Coulson anymore because we used to call him Coulson when me and my friends used to play in Yellowstone. But Coulson now has his own character card in the Shield expansion, Agents of Shield expansion. Okay, now I gotta go through this real fast. Let's go ahead and take out a Trooper. And we'll go ahead and do it that way. Alright. Okay. 2, 4, 5 attack. Apparently. Give me a minute. Okay, so the way I'm going to do it is that way. Is 4 attack. Then I'm going to play that to give me 2 more recruit. So that's going to be 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And since I made 8 recruit, I get 3 more attack. That's going to give me 7 attack. We're going to hit that mastermind again. Alright. And that is a great payoff. I get 4 more recruit. So, next up, okay, so that's 8 plus 4 is 12. Okay, I'm going to go with, let's go ahead and get the strength thing going. Okay, so that was 3 plus 7, we got down to 5, and there we go. Quite the recruit there we got going. Unfortunately, no ultimates yet. Ultimates are like they're 7 or more, and I really, really was hoping we'd get them. 3, 4, 5, 6. But that's not always the case sometimes. Sometimes those ultimates are way deep in the down there, but you never know. We could get them. We could get them. Okay. Alright. Let's see what's going to happen next. It's another spy. Alright, so we got 2, 4. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 4, 8, 10 attack. Unfortunately, I need to clear out the city. So I'm going to take out Ultron and the Hydra spies. That's going to definitely help. And then with 3 recruit, psychic. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Need to shuffle one more time. So, Hawkeye. Hawkeye was a circus performer. He was actually part of the Circus of Crime. Believe it or not, that was a villain group. It's in the card game here, it's a henchman group. But yeah, the Circus of Crime was a real deal. They went up against the likes of Daredevil, Spider-Man, kind of gimmick type you would expect maybe from DC Comics. But it was very interesting. They were actually, if I remember correctly from the top of my head, they were in Daredevil issue number 3 or 4 when he was still wearing the classic yellow. Daredevil actually did not change to the red until issue 5 or 6, if I remember correctly. I could be wrong. maybe I should start looking up these facts as before I start recording these things. But that's a lot to research. But that's okay. That's the fun part of the game, I guess. All right. Here we go. Team number 2. It's a bystander. Ultron's going to try to technonize that bystander. Hulk gets +1 from that, so that's 5, 6, 7 attack. Hey, we're going to get that mastermind one more time. So look at the top 3 cards of your deck. KO 1, discard 1, put 1 back on top. Now this could be a good thing or a bad thing. First of all, I need a shuffle. So, okay, we're going to KO this one. We'll go ahead and discard this one and put that one back on top. And with 3 recruit, we'll go ahead and get Thor. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll go ahead and do it like this since we already knew what that card was on top. Back to Team 1. Alright. Try to do this in a certain order just so I can get everything correct. Okay, here we go. Oh, those Hydra spies are back. They do not give up. But Hawkeye's going to do a quick draw. That's going to give me a chance to draw another card. He's got to get more attack. That's all I got for colors. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hey, guess what, guys? We did it. Boom! Oh, how about that? Not bad at all. So, yeah. Red Skull failed in his attempt to harness the power and unleash the power of the Cosmic Cube. And Hydra's been defeated this time around, but as always, they will come back. Because when you strike one down, 2 more takes its place. We'll go ahead and put Red Skull in a prison, but chances are he's going to escape again. Alright guys, thanks for joining me. Now as far as victory points goes, I'm not going to count. As you can probably tell, Team 1 between Black Widow and good old Hawkeye, they did a good job. And, yeah, even though these guys hit the mastermind more times than them, chances are, yeah, that's going to be a bad loss. But that's okay. That's all in the fun. Alright, I'm going to clean this up. I'm going to get set up for a randomized game. And I'll post that video after I post this one. Thanks again for joining me. I hope you join the next video for the random game, and we'll see what happens then. Until next time, true believers, let's get back to gaming. And I totally did that on purpose. Ha ha.